The GTA 6 trailer is out. Unfortunately, it would appear that Rockstar does not want people making content on their newly released trailer, because I have posted the same video about 5 times just trying to get it public, and every single time it says blocked, and I cannot post it. This has been the same case for any other content creator, and that is why, after over an hour of the trailer being out, you've not seen a single video pop up with GTA 6. But I have a solution, and that is I have gone through the entire trailer and I've taken screenshots of every important moment, and we're going to be talking about these important moments here. So we're going to be talking about the map, vehicles from GTA 5 that'll be making their way into GTA 6, and just things that are really, really impressive. So let's get straight into it. Starting off, we have picture number 1. This is the opening scene for the trailer. We can see a beautiful view of Vice City here. Now, some of the things I wanted to point out. First of all, we have a prison right off to the side, which I just thought was interesting. This is probably the prison that Lucia is going to obviously be in at the beginning of the trailer we saw as well. So that's kind of cool. We got a prison already shown to us. We can see some of the vehicles in this picture here. We got the Vapid Speedo. We have the Bobcat, which is a vehicle that we know. This does appear to be a Phantom of some sort. So it does seem that a lot of the vehicles in GTA 5 will be making their way to GTA 6, but there are also vehicles that will be new. Like, for example, this van here looks more like one of those Dodge Ram vans and not exactly the same as the Speedo. So we are going to be seeing a lot new vehicles. I guarantee it would make sense. The setting of GTA 6 does appear to be at current time. There's a lot of pictures where they're showing live streams and content creation in the actual trailer. And obviously, live streaming and YouTube wasn't really a big thing when GTA 5 first came out. I mean, it was, but it was just the beginning of YouTube's massive popularity. Nowadays, live streaming is everywhere, and obviously GTA 6 is taking advantage of that. So GTA 6 is definitely going to be set in present day time, which is actually really, really cool when you think about it. So in front of us, we have a overview of the city. There's a couple things I wanted to point out. First of all, we have the shipping dock right connected to the city. For any of you that are unaware, the way that the Miami shipping dock works, we can see the Miami shipping port here. It is literally connected directly to the city, which is really cool. We can see a picture of it here. So this is the city. It's right on it, which I just thought was a really cool picture to take here. So yeah, we can see the shipping yard all the way in the back. We can see a helicopter. And by the way, this city is massive. Look at how far back the buildings go. It's hard to understand the size of this city, but it's going to be absolutely monstrous. We can also see that there's a bit of water in the background here. And this water, if we make our way back over here and we type in GTA 6 map, we can actually see that the water is pretty realistic to like what GTA 6 map pictures are going to be. We can see that this is probably what we're looking at here, something like this. For any of you that are unaware, the city of Miami is actually like really cool on its design. It's completely like separate stages of water and canals. We can see that picture here. So there is a canal that cuts through. This is the ocean, and then this is the canal. And we can see that on multiple different pictures. We can see one here. We can see the canal on the other side. It's incredibly cool to see this, and it looks like that is going to be making its way into the game, as we can see the water right here. So just a really cool little tidbit of info I thought we could pick out of this picture. Now, something that I think is very cool, to what I've read, is that 80% of buildings are going to be enterable. Now, obviously, these buildings here you're not going to be able to enter. We can already see that. These windows are completely just solid pictures. We can see that here as well. These are not windows that you're going to be able to climb through. So I'm not sure how true the claim is that 80% of buildings are going to be entered, but maybe they're just making like the ground floors entered. I don't know. All I can say is that we can clearly see not all these buildings have the ability to enter. But wow, do the graphics look absolutely amazing. Let's keep making our way to the next picture. This one here is the Marshlands. I figured we'd see this. We got a little fan boat, which is kind of cool. And that appears to be Lucia on the boat, because we can see her hair running in the back there. But yeah, we can see that there are going to be marshlands, which is pretty expected, judging that this is Miami and based off of Florida. I don't think it's just going to be Miami, by the way. I think it's going to be Miami and then also all of Florida, like, put into one map. So I don't think it's just going to be Vice City. It's going to be Vice City and then another big city and then some other, areas scattered around. We can see here, this is that shipping port I was talking about, so the one that's connected right to the city. We can see how similar these pictures look. We got the, the buildings in the background, and then we got the shipping port right here. And if we go back over to here, we can see that exact same type of architecture and everything in the back. So just really cool. I wonder if the boats are actually going to move in this game. GTA 5, the big shipping boats do not move, but we might actually be seeing these big boats move, and I'll be showcasing why in just a bit. Now, if we make our way to this picture here, we can see kind of the car hub of the game. This is all obviously story mode based, would be my guess. But we can see we got the donk, which is kind of cool. We got obviously a lot of the lowriders that exist already in GTA 5. So Benny's vehicles might be making a return into GTA 6 as well. A lot of these vehicles, though, are the same ones that we already have in GTA 5. I don't think any of these cars are new here. So that is one thing to keep in mind in this picture. All those cars are exactly the same. All right, let's move on all the way to the beginning over here again. Took this picture for one reason, and that is, see all these big boats? Like, this is a pretty big yacht in the back here. I'd say that's at least a 60, 70-foot yacht here. And this boat is moving in the video. Like, in the trailer, this boat is actually moving out of port. All these boats over here are all moving. Does that mean that, like, big cargo ships and just normal GTA City life is going to be moving as you're playing the game? If that's the case, that's going to be so cool. Imagine you can actually go onto the boat while it's moving and then not only drive it, but explore the interior. I mean, that sounds amazing. Again, though, we can see that this building clearly doesn't have an interior. We can see that it's got that classic GTA 5 lights on in certain interiors, and then yeah, so I don't think all the buildings are going to be enterable. I'm pretty confident that the majority of the buildings are going to be classic GTA 5 PNGs. We can see that again here. These are just classic PNGs, but overall, this looks amazing. Again, the graphics are actually insane how good they look, and we can see that this is again a little bit of a sneak peek into the map. We can see that there's a big old bridge here, and then it connects to this other port of land. Not exactly sure where this is bringing us, but still really cool. Move on to this next picture here. I took this because we can take a look at, first of all, a homeless dude begging on the road, but we're not focusing on the homeless guy. We are focusing on the cars. We can see a lot of these cars are from GTA 5. We got the Coquette D10 right here. This is obviously a GTA 5 car. We got the Carbonazar, another GTA 5 car. Cheetah Classic, GTA 5 car. This appears to be the Comet Growler, or the Fister Growler, so another GTA 5 car. This is obviously GTA 5. It's one of the Dominator type vehicles. And then we've got a Mercedes Benefactor type vehicle, kind of like the Shafters. So we definitely have a lot of vehicles here from GTA 5 making their way into GTA 6. There's definitely going to be new vehicles. This Lamborghini right here, which you can't see, is definitely not in GTA 5. So there are going to be new cars. That's obvious. But for now, we can see that a lot of vehicles are making their way from previous to new, which I think is really cool. I'm actually glad that there's a lot of cars staying from the previous games, because I like a lot of the cars in the previous games. We can see one of these enterable interiors here. We got a nice little cityscape. This is not Lucia, so I don't exactly know who this character is. But I also wanted to look at this picture. Look at how good the character models are. Like, this is insane. We can actually see that these character models are way better than the GTA 5 models. To be fair, the hair is still kind of weird, but it actually moves in the wind and things like that. I wonder if you're running, if your hair is going to flow back. It looks incredible. That's all I can say. Compared to the GTA 5 characters, which are old and outdated, this looks absolutely incredible. So, fantastic job to Rockstar here on this. We can sort of get an overview of the city again. We can see the beach off to the side over here. And, yeah, the city's massive. We can see, again, the water cutting through the city right here. So, just amazing view overall. Making our way to this next picture, we can see sort of the nighttime car groups. Again, I can't tell if any of these are new vehicles. It's really hard to tell from this overview, but I just wanted to take a picture because it seems like GTA is going to have a lot of racing, possibly in the story mode. GTA 5 story mode has no racing, which in my opinion kind of sucks. I think it would be epic if Grand Theft Auto 6 took a Fast and Furious type route, where they kind of combine the aspects of Forza and Need for Speed paired with the storyline of GTA, where you're able to have a whole racing career with a bunch of cool guys race around the map, but as well have your story mode. I think that would be so cool. And I don't know if Rockstar's going to do that, but that's just something I thought I'd take a picture of there. We can see sort of the boonies. This is out in the middle of nowhere. We can see some cool vehicles. We got this weird-looking off-road truck in the background that I thought we'd take a picture of. And it looks like off-roading is going to be epic in this game. We can see some quad bikes in the back. We can see some 4x4s. So some really cool stuff here. This looks like there's going to be awesome off-roading. The thing about Florida is that there's no mountains. It's not like Los Santos, where there's big mountains like Mount Chiliad. Florida is basically all flat. So it'll be interesting to see how Rockstar counteracts the flatness by adding in off-roading capabilities, because there is a big off-roading community in GTA 5. Obviously, Rockstar doesn't want to throw that in the trash. So it definitely seems like they have some sort of racetrack here. We have seen that on the GTA 6 map pictures. If we go back to GTA 6 map, there are some actual pictures of racetracks that people have already thrown in here. Somewhere over here, yeah, we got the racetrack right here. But I'm pretty sure that's not the track we're looking at. We're probably looking at somewhere more over here. This is probably what we're looking at, but I guess we'll have to see. Either way, just thought I'd break into this. Looks really, really cool. And then we got one last picture, I think. Let me see. Yeah. So this last picture I took, we can see again, this is like the redneck areas of Florida. And this is why Vice City is not obviously everything. This is all overrun buildings in the background. We can see there's moss and weeds growing on these buildings here. And we can see this is the gun shop, pawn and gun shop, so it doesn't look like it's ammunition anymore. But either way, we, again, got some returning vehicles. That's obviously the Dubsta. We've got a new car there, though, that appears. That also appears to be new. That looks like the Ford Bronco, which is kind of cool. Either way, a lot of vehicles, a lot of news when it comes to GTA 6. Thought I'd break into this so we can get different ideas of areas of the map. We got definitely a desolate kind of Sandy Shores type area. And then we've also got some thriving, bustling city life. This is incredible. I cannot wait for GTA 6, and, well, we're going to have to wait a year. But either way, just these trailers alone are insane. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video and the breakdown. Hopefully this doesn't get blocked, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.